Welcome to the Bible Stories with Gian channel. When God created the heavens and the earth, everything was separated from His perfect light. Water covered the darkness, and soon life began to flourish. God, in His infinite wisdom, created man from the dust of the earth. He breathed life into his nostrils, and Adam became the first living soul. Made in the image and likeness, Adam lived in the Garden of Eden, a paradise where he walked side by side with God, enjoying purity and innocence. However, man was not meant to live alone. In His wisdom and compassion, God created Eve, Adam's companion, from his rib. Together, Adam and Eve were given the task to be fruitful, multiply, and fill the earth. But as we all know, the story took a tragic turn. The serpent, a cunning creature, deceived Eve into eating the forbidden fruit. Eve then led Adam to do the same. This act of disobedience brought about the fall of mankind, and with it, sin and death entered the world. Adam and Eve were cast out of the Garden of Eden, and the earth began to fill with violence and wickedness. In Genesis 3:6 it is written, "When the woman saw that the fruit of the tree was good for food and pleasing to the eye, and also desirable for gaining wisdom, she took some and ate it. She also gave some to her husband, who was with her, and he ate it." As Adam and Eve's children spread across the earth, humanity quickly fell into mischief. The story of Cain and Abel is a prime example of this. Driven by jealousy and anger, Cain killed his brother Abel, marking the first shedding of human blood. In Genesis 4:8 we read, "Cain said to his brother Abel, 'Let's go out to the field.' And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him." Cain's descendants continued in wickedness, and the earth became more corrupt. A man named Lamech, a descendant of Cain, even boasted about killing a man and declared he would be avenged even more than Cain. As time went on, civilizations increased, and the world became a dark and sinful place. However, a deeper mystery was unfolding before the flood came. The Book of Enoch, an ancient and fascinating text, gives us insight into what was happening in the days before the flood. Though not included in the traditional Bible, the Book of Enoch reveals the secret actions of the fallen angels known as Watchers. According to the book, these Watchers descended from heaven and took human wives. They led mankind into sin by teaching forbidden knowledge like sorcery and astrology. From their union with human women, a race of powerful beings known as the Nephilim, or giants, was born. These Nephilim were terrifying and destructive, spreading chaos across the earth. In Genesis 6:4 it is written, "The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown." The Nephilim's cruelty and hunger for power caused destruction, and their influence corrupted humanity even further. The Watchers taught mankind wicked practices, and the world was soon filled with violence, evil, and bloodshed. As humanity grew more corrupt, God, in His infinite mercy, decided it was time to cleanse the earth. However, among the wickedness, there was one man, Noah, who found favor in God's eyes. In Genesis 6:5-6, it is written, "The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. The Lord regretted that He had made human beings on the earth, and His heart was deeply troubled." God chose Noah, a righteous man, to build an ark and save his family and representatives of all living creatures from the coming destruction. Noah's obedience was not just an act of faith, it was a sign of the judgment to come. In Genesis 6:9, it is written, "Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God." While Noah built the ark, the world continued its downward spiral. The Watchers and the Nephilim spread corruption everywhere, but their time was running out. When the floodwaters finally came, it was too late for repentance. The waters burst from the depths of the earth and poured from the heavens, drowning the wicked. Noah, his family, and the animals on the ark were saved, and they floated safely above the chaos. In Genesis 7:11-12, it is written, "In the 600th year of Noah's life, on the 17th day of the second month, on that day all the springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were opened, and rain fell on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. The flood wiped out the watchers, the Nephilim, and all the corruption they had brought upon the earth. When the waters receded, Noah and his family stepped out of the ark into a cleansed world. God made a new covenant with humanity, symbolized by the rainbow in the sky, promising never to destroy the earth by flood again. In Genesis 9:13, God said, "I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth." Although the flood ended one era of wickedness, the lessons of the past were not forgotten. The Watchers, the Nephilim, and the darkness they brought serve as a warning to future generations. The world before the flood was filled with corruption, but it was also a time of deep revelations about the ongoing struggle between good and evil. It reminds us of what happens when humanity turns away from God, and how He always restores justice. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the mysterious world before the flood. We have explored the creation of humanity, the rise of the Nephilim, and Noah's pivotal role in the coming judgment. Remember, the story of the flood is not just about destruction. It is a powerful reminder of God's mercy and the hope of a new beginning. If you find this exploration interesting, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content. See you in the next video. Take care. God bless you all.